Hi, these are my latest designer thrift shop finds. Last Saturday, I managed to convince hubby to drive me all the way to Palm Beach. It has been a while since we drove over there, and he absolutely hates it. But it's not as much as, driving to Miami. He hates driving to Miami even more. But it's just that the distance, it takes more than 1 hour to get there. But I absolutely love Palm Beach thrift shops because that's where I found a lot of my vintage bags. These are just two of my purchases. We visited at least five because it was midday when we got there. And yeah, these are only two of my purchases. I'm going to show you the entire haul later. I have three more handbags, but they are more on the vintage side. So these are the two designer bags that I have. Obviously, the big one is a Gucci vintage GG Supreme web bag. And the one on the right is a teeny tiny, itsy bitsy, teeny weeny, super, super cute clutch. I don't even know the style. I'm not even sure if this is going to qualify as a clutch. It is actually so tiny. It's like a mini micro bag. It's just like a bag for babies. But that is a Valextra. This is my very first Valextra find or Valextra handbag. I know Valextra handbags are very, very expensive, especially the new ones when you get them on I think Barney's, I think that's one site that is very consistent when it comes to like Moynat and Valextra handbags. They have those designers over there. So I'm happy that at least I have like a mini pouch or a mini bag. And okay, I'm going to show you this one first. This is a Gucci tote bag. I've always wanted to own a Gucci tote bag, and I've been eyeing this also from the last consignment shop that I visited. They were offering this, I think, for more than $400 or something. But it's not something that I would shell out a lot of money if it's not that perfect. This one has flaws. It's just the scuffings on the edges that can be fixed easily. We just one trip to the cobbler and I'm good to go. There are no major flaws at all. And this bag absolutely looks amazing, and it feels amazing. It's still, the stiffness is still there. That is an indication that it's still a bit newish or not used that much. Okay, so this is last Saturday. That was our very first time to go to that thrift shop. I can't even remember the name. And I was very, very surprised because it was like Walmart. And that it's even crazier than Walmart. There was no parking space, and there was just, I don't know, it was crazy over there. There were a lot of people, and I didn't know where these people came from. And so since it's my first time there, I just took my other son with me while my husband had to look for a parking lot. I can't remember the name. And so I was there and I saw these right away. They had two Gucci's. One was a Gigi Web, but more on the crossbody type saddle bag. And that was, the other one was priced at $250, and it had a lot of flaws. And this one was priced only around $150. So I said, okay, $150 is not bad. So I got this. And this is I think this is a vinyl or a coated canvas, and it has a zipper in front. I think the exact model of this is like GG Web Supreme. I'm just so lost because they all they all look the same to me, but when it comes to vintage bags, this is a very rare color. Mostly, the colors or the bags that tote bags that are available online via eBay and a lot of websites. They're more on the cream GG micro GG print, and this one is in the blue print. Okay, and I love the blue stripes, although I would have preferred the green and the red stripes, more Christmassy. But anyway, I love this color because it's not a very common color. The last time I went to Boca Gucci, I saw their extra large tote, and it was, I think, 1500 or less than that. And it was like this one is more subtle, and I know that there are new Gucci's that are like this in this color. It's like is this blue? It's like dark blue to me, but it comes here as black. I'm not sure, but okay. So the only damage, as I would say, it's not even a damage, is just the scuffings on the edges. So this is an easy fix. I could actually do that myself, but I'm just gonna let the professional do it so they could buff it out smoothly. I have a black shoe polish downstairs. Maybe I could give it a go, but I'm just not so sure if it's gonna even out, because I think this is dark blue, but my kids say it's black, so and I don't want to put something that is black there and it might not be a match. Okay, so this is a scratch free material because this is a coated canvas. I love coated canvas, and I like this. There's I mean, it still looks perfect, and it's so stiff, and it's an extra large bag. It's 15 inches across or wide, and it is 15 inches in height, so it's 15 by 15, so it's a big bag, guys, and it's 4 inches in width. So this could definitely be a market tote. When you're not into plastic bags, you could actually use this as your grocery bag. And I like this because you can use this as a beach bag, and it's just so informal. So you could be a work bag, or it could be your school bag. But the only problem is it doesn't have any pockets inside, so that's the only downside. But let me show you the interior. Okay, so this has no major flaws at all, because the things that I see online, they are so damaged on the edges and the top edges. This doesn't have any of that. It's actually perfectly new, besides the scuffings on the edges. Even though straps are really nice, there's no snagging or any loose threads. It's just really nice, and the interior is really good. Did I not turn on the flash? It's just a blue. It's blue. Okay, I did not turn on the flash. I'm sorry, guys, and I've been talking halfway already. Shh. I should have known. Anyway, it's just one blue interior. So let me just show you. It's like that. It's nice, and I think this is most of the things that I see that are in this collection. I think they call it the accessory collection, and I think the Gucci accessory collection is cheaper, but this one is not an accessory collection. So this is the proper Gucci. It still has that Gucci logo crest, and it doesn't have. Some of them didn't come with a serial number. This did not come with a serial number. Okay, and you can just see four things that attach inside. Okay, there are a lot of variations on this tote bag. Some of them have a zipper with a GG here. Some of them just came here like this, but you can go online and they have a lot of variations on these bags, but mostly they are in the cream pattern. So I only paid $140 for this, but I was surprised because because there was I mean the line was really really long, and when I asked the clerk if if I have to fall in line, and I saw just multitudes of people waiting in line in the cashier. It was like, it was crazy. So I didn't think I would fall in line. But anyway, she said, oh, you can just come to cashier number 9. So I think they're used to dealing with big crowds because they have a lot of cashiers. So this one was inside. It's just a zipper and nothing else. It has a YKK zipper here on top. So I think that's the only yeah, the scuffs here and scratches. That's the only flaw. But other than that, it's perfect. Even the inside is just absolutely gorgeous. I like this lining, this cotton lining. It's really, 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 really nice. And at least this one did not come with most of the tote bags. They have this all throughout, the Gucci canvas all throughout. This one has a leather. It has a leather edges. It's got leather edges, so you can at least do something about that, because if it's the Gucci pattern, I don't think there's anything you can do to salvage that once it gets a scratch. And this one, you can just yeah, so that was, I think this was like a remake, or I would call it like an improvement of their vintage, of their previous tote bags. All right, so much with the Gucci. So by the way, one more thing, let me just mention that when I was ready to pay by credit card, she was telling me, we don't accept credit cards. I said, what? But however, there is an ATM machine there that charges $3 or $2, and I went there and it charged me $5. It was inside the store. I was like, $5. But anyway. Okay, so here it is. Isn't that a cute, super super itsy tiny bag? And this is by Valextra. I've never owned a Valextra. And this is, I know that Valextra is not very very popular, but of course, if you're not into logo, then this is a popular choice actually. So this is 10, no, this is only 8 inches by 5 inches by 2 inches. So it's a tiny bag. I thought it was like a blown up charm. I thought that it was a charm because Delvaux has they have bag charms like this, but I plan to put this outside of one of my tote bags, but I don't know, I could just wear this like this. And this has a magnetic this is like a snake skin pattern, but of course it's not a real snake skin. And this is just smooth leather. It's like the color is like green something. This is new, guys. I got this from another thrift shop. Okay, so I got this from a thrift shop that was advertised by Martha Stewart. Apparently, every time she goes to Palm Beach, she drops by over there, and it's an upscale. I mean, the clientele there, even the ladies, that even the volunteers there, I would say some of them are really old, and they were just very very high end. They were one. The one who attended to me was wearing Chanel earrings, and she was just a very very classy woman, classy old lady. And they even had Hermes bags. They had one priced at $5,000. It wasn't a Kelly nor the Birkin. It was but it was in the Clemens leather, in orange leather. And anyway, they have a lot, and that's where I got the rest of my vintage bags from. But this one, I was wondering because it was only priced at $22. Most of their bags there are really expensive. Most of their things are expensive, really. They're more expensive than your usual thrift shop because, I think the donations come mostly from the rich people of Palm Beach, and so they have their prices are not thrift shop price either. But this one is really really cute. I only got this for $22, and I was like, wow, what is that? I went to the clutch section. They didn't have a lot of bags, but when I saw this, it's so cute. And then it was, wow, it's Valextra. It's Valextra Milano. So I'm not sure. And the thing here is so snug. It's so new. It is very, very, very new. And it's pink, hot pink or lead. What kind of? It's just really really nice, and I could give this to my 2-year-old, or she likes girly things. And also the snap closure, this is magnet, it says Valextra. If you can see that, it's Valextra, and it's just perfect. And so I don't know, I've been looking online for something, any bag that would be similar to this, but absolutely there's nothing. So these are my thrift shop vintage finds this week. I hope I will get designer items this week. There is a flea market apparently in the indoor. It's an indoor flea market on November 3, so I hope I could find nice things there. So tell me what you think about these, okay? Or I know I paid, this is a reasonable purchase. I can just probably spend like 50 or 65 bucks for this. And this one, it's just an added bonus. It's really nice. Okay, there you go, guys. Bye.